right, St. Louis, it's time to go to school, St. Louis. It's time to go to school.
I just met you.
Facebook, I don't have the rights to this music. Don't shut me down,
Seems
Facebook.
like yesterday.
We got so much work to do. Don't shut me down. No question about
You
it.
opened up your.
We must begin to understand that all that we thought was is not. It's not. There's no way that our young children should be sexually abused, sexually assaulted, and mistreated in the manner in which they're being mistreated. There's no way that the women should be abused and beat and mistreated. There's no way the men should be abused, mistreated, and beat. There's a system that is not allowing us to see the truth, and as a result of not seeing the truth, we can't become who we are capable of becoming. I'm one to believe that we are supposed to become that lily in the valley, that bright and morning light. We are capable of becoming Alpha and Omega, first and the last. But yet we never knew what the process was. We stopped before we finished the course. We actually stopped before we knew there was more to know than what we knew. And unfortunately, we've been in that same game since the world was formed. But yet we don't and had not yet realized what was causing us to become what we were becoming, and what was causing us what to become what we were becoming was deception. I'm one to believe that many of us love the Lord as we know the Lord to be, but yet I'm one to believe that many of us don't know who the Lord is. Many of you have not yet reached deep down within your inner self and become that power that you're looking to find. However, you're not going to know that there is a power to find if you lack the power to know. I'm here to say to you all that we must take off our grave clothes, deception. We must remove ourselves from the earth magnetic field, which is, as I always stated, entropy, chaos, and disorder, which is a storm that doesn't allow you to encode the things that you need to encode in order to hear the truth. There's no way that young men and women should be shot and killed. There's no way. There's no way that young men and women should be going into war and in the battle. And the battle itself is against itself. The external is fighting the external because the internal never became the truth. The system is not designed to win. The system is designed to keep you trapped in a prison. And that prison is your mind. One thing you must begin to understand is God, in which we know as God, is not God as you perceive God to be. The God I know wouldn't allow young children to be sexually abused, mistreated, and abandoned. The God I know wouldn't allow for human trafficking. The God I know that wouldn't allow for young children to be placed inside of a cage, left in the cage, and suffering. That's the God that I know wouldn't allow this to occur. I'm one to believe that we must become what we are seeking to find, and as a result, we will produce so much power. When we show up, not a devil in hell can stand against such strength. We must make that difference. Our grandbabies, our children, our great-grandchildren, our great-great-grandchildren will be affected. And the only thing they would know is that granddaddy, grandmama, great-granddaddy was this and that, but we never finished the course. Somebody has to say all or nothing. We have to stop following false religion, false doctrine. It's keeping us from becoming. It's turning us off. It's searing our conscience. There is a problem. But in order to fix that problem, we must become. We got law enforcement, DEA, FBI, CIA, NSA. We got so many law enforcement, and the reason this is the case is because we're going the wrong way. Entropy is continuously increasing, chaos and disorder, and it appeared to be normal, but yet it's not normal. We are supposed to literally contract inward. And as a result of contracting inward, we will create what they call a supernova, a singularity, a black hole. We will literally create something that they never knew was capable of being created because they had not the power to know. At some point, someone has to say all or nothing, because if not, we will continue to follow the traditions of men, and nothing will change. All will remain the same. No more. It's time for us to say all or nothing. And together, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, together at the micro, at the molecular, subatomic level, we can do this. But we can't continue to follow the noise that's leading us to the grave, which is not a grave as you believe it's a grave. It's just a negative sound. We must change the sound. And we can change the sound by developing our mind. And that's one of the reasons darkness wants your mind to stay under the control of darkness. Because once you break up or break out, not a devil in hell information or data can cause you to lose that sound again. In other words, a sleeping giant has awakened, and that damn giant can never go to sleep again.
And I recognize
Time is now. Shottown, Alabama, Georgia, New York, the Bahamas, St. Louis, Florida. The time is now for us to save our babies, children, and our grandbabies. Oh, don't get in the way. Don't get in the way.
knew I'd love you.
New damn sheriff in town. Stay tuned. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm just getting started.
I took you in at
God bless you all.